Welcome to another video. Walk on the wild side, and I am here in Blackpool, just in front of the famous Pleasure Beach Resort. Not Blackpool Pleasure Beach anymore, it's just called Pleasure. It was rebranded a couple of years ago and they dropped the Blackpool. But anyway, I don't know if you can see there, they're building a new ride. It's called Aviktas. I believe it's based on a serpent or something. It's got like a serpent on the top of it. They're getting on with it. I don't know when it's going to open, but it's a massive, I think it's 7 million or something like that. It's the biggest ride in Blackpool Pleasure Beach for a long time, a big swing ride. I'll probably end up going on it myself at some point whenever it opens. But anyway, if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit subscribe for all videos of Blackpool and sometimes beyond as well. I've had quite a few people subscribing lately, so thanks very much to everyone who's subscribed lately. This video is really just a bit of a quick one, really, a bit of an update. Pleasure Beach will be opening for half term on Saturday the 14th, and it's going to be open all the way through to the weekend after. So, but only Nickelodeon land, yeah, only Nickelodeon land. So it's a bit of a bargain, really, 25 quid. A lot of people moaning about Blackpool Pleasure Beach charging to get in now. You know, like in the olden days, you could just walk in and, you know, walk out. It's very different nowadays, isn't it? It's better to book online. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested. But yeah, they're opening at half term, Nickelodeon land only. Not sure when this ride's going to open, but I thought we'd have a little nosy and give you a bit of an update on the ride, and we'll have a little look around, and we'll see what else is going on in Blackpool. It's pretty quiet. So this is how it looks on Blackpool Promenade in front of the Pleasure Beach. It's like a ghost town, honestly. I can't see anybody that way. But I tell you what though, I can hear a lot of work coming from that ride over there. There's a lot of like banging and grinding. Let's have a look, shall we? As we pan round the big one. 1994, the big one, of course. That was when that opened. Tallest roller coaster in the world for 2 years. But this is the one. This is the one that's interesting all the theme park fans at the moment. Avictus. It's got like a serpent. I don't know. Some people might know if it's based on something. There it is. There, a massive swing ride, biggest in the UK. I'll just show you some close-ups. So they've got the gondola on. That's I believe it's called a gondola, you know, the thing that swings around, big sort of circle. People sit round in a big circle, and you can see they've got the serpent up there on the top there. So yeah, it's all coming together. I'd like to show you the bottom of it as well, if a sneaky look through the gates at the side, but there's nothing you can see in there. It's all scaffolding. I think ideally I'd like to do like drone footage, you know, but the only thing is that we're in a restricted airspace here and you need to apply for permission to fly a drone. So I'll have to see if I can get permission to fly a drone, and I'll get some shots from the air. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Actually, the banging that I could hear is coming from the big one. They're doing a bit of work on the track there, look. They've replaced quite a lot of the track on the big one. You might be able to tell on that bit there that goes sort of down from left to right. I think that's all new there. So yeah, that's a turnaround there. So yeah, it's a big job to look after it. Yeah, so it's pretty quiet in Blackpool at the moment. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes at the Pleasure Beach. Yeah, like I said, they're working on the big one as well there, and the Avictus. That's going to be the big one. There's going to be loads of people coming for the launch, but like I said, I don't know when. They haven't actually put on the website when it's actually opening. I think they'll want it to be open by, I don't know, May or something like that, and then we're going to have all the theme park YouTubers and, you know, vloggers and all that coming down for a launch. Yeah, I think they're going to have a launch as well. They're going to have like a launch where I think you have to pay though, something like £50. Not sure. I will definitely go on the ride. I'm not scared to go on it. I will go on it, but I'm not sure if I'll go to the launch though. But we'll see. We'll see, you never know, I might do yet. Well, it wouldn't be a Blackpool video if we didn't have a little look at the sea, would it? And the tide is coming in. Can you hear that? Just listen to the sound of the sea. It's also still got that turquoise colour as well, because the wind is still coming from the east, and that means that the sand, which normally or the silt that gets kicked up to make the colour brown, isn't happening at the moment, so the sea is a really, really nice turquoise colour. I mentioned on a recent video that these railings here that they put on New South Promenade when they did all the new sea wall and everything, they haven't really fared that well, have they? Look at that there. You don't want to get caught on that, do you? Hey? Look at this here, look. 25 years they've been in, and yeah, not looking too great, are they? But, well, the big one. How old's the big one? The big one is 32 this year. Wow. Does anyone remember the Space Tower? It was like a sort of 200-foot tower with a rotating deck on it that went up and down, and you could look at Blackpool through the windows. Man, the windows were terrible on it. You couldn't see anything out of the windows because they were all like scratched, weren't they? Plastic windows. Yeah, anyway, they moved that to Morecambe Frontierland when Frontierland was going. But then when Frontierland closed down, it stayed there. It was branded as the Polo Tower, and it had a load of aerials on top of it. So it had to stay there for a while before they could take it down. Anyway, Frontierland is... well, you can still see it, you know, it's still there in Morecambe. What's left of it, it's just spare land now. Anyway, that's Watson Road. You can actually see into the base of Avictus in there through the gate, but there's not a whole lot to see at the moment. It's all scaffolding and that, so if you want to have a nosy, you can. Ocean Boulevard here. We used to have a place called the Crypt there. So these all used to be shops and attractions along this section here, but they're turning them into, I think they're making them into apartments now. So there you go, just a quick one for you to keep you up to date on Avictus, and to let you know that the Pleasure Beach will be open for half term, although it's only open Nickelodeon land. It's just Nickelodeon land. So let me know if you're coming to Blackpool Pleasure Beach and you... Oh, I said Blackpool Pleasure Beach then, didn't I? It's not Blackpool Pleasure Beach, it's Pleasure Beach Resort. Yeah, so Nickelodeon land, and then in March it opens fully. Not quite sure when Avictus will be open, but they are having a launch for it, £50 to get in. So will I be going on it? I'll probably get on it sometime. Would you go on it though? But anyway, I'll leave it there now. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.